So the checklist is found under admin and checklist. Again, if you have access to it, perfect. If you don't have access, we can either work with you and your admin of the system to get you access, or to move you up to the plan where this is available. We're going to look at this daily cleaning checklist, and people use these checklists, and they can be for safety audits, health and safety, cleaning, maybe some brand restaurant evaluations or brand standards that you may have another system where you do the official one, but a lot of people are using this to kind of do a preliminary or more regular brand standard. So I'm just going to go into this GM daily cleaning. I just wanted to check to see if there's anyone waiting at the door to come into this. So the very easy to set up, and again, you can use the knowledge base to do it, but you're really just giving it a name, and then all of a sudden you start to add line items to it. So I'm gonna, if we were to look at this checklist right now under the preview, you'll see that we have some check boxes or yes, no's. We have the ability of adding images here, and a signature, maybe some notes. What I'm going to do here is just show how easy it is to make changes to this. And so I'm going to go and add another section here, and it's going to be for the exterior of our restaurant. And now that I have that exterior in there, I'm going to add a couple more line items to this, and we'll just add a record so that we can, we'll do a yes, no, and say that we need to empty garbage. And maybe we'll ask them to take a picture of, add picture and text of the garbage enclosure or enclosure. And so you can see how easy this is just to add items to this. As you create this, this will be ready in real time. So as we're looking through this, we can now see that the exterior, we have those items in there. So very, very simple for you guys to be able to create these. Now, what does that do? You can now access those from your checklist dropdown. And so if you're at a restaurant or if your district manager is at a restaurant, you can pull up any of these restaurants. I'm going to do it for West Street here. And I'm going to select that GM daily cleaning list. And when I do that, it's going to be available on my smartphone, so I can go through and just very simply create and complete these issues. I mean, it's pretty standard in terms of a checklist item. Now, as you are creating these, if you have an issue, let's say, for example, the coffee tea machine, there's an issue. So I'm going to say, no, that's no good. And I can actually create a follow-up task from here. And that's kind of the key with digital and the integration of this within your maintenance system, which we're using with OwlOps. This will now link right to a maintenance task. So if we wanted to say coffee machine is not heating or whatever the issue might be, now we have a follow-up task related to that discrepancy. And we'll always be able to see that. It's highlighted in the follow-up here. So if we wanted to go to follow-up, we can see those follow-up tasks. And when we actually complete this checklist, those items and the email related to that can be sent to a specific group. So we have the ability of tracking that information. We have it linking to maintenance or follow-up issues. And we're now, if I can bring up very quickly, I'll show you what the email might look like. So this would be here, and you would be receiving that these have been yes, yes, yes. And then at the bottom, you would see any follow-up tasks. So now our communication, our results of that aren't just filed away with a piece of paper back in the office. Now we actually see it, and we have a little signature of who was there to verify this. From a reporting standpoint, If we were to jump back in here, under dashboard and checklist details, you now have the ability of going back and seeing this across all of your restaurants, and you would be able to see the results and be able to see if there's images taken, if there's anything that you wanted to see that has been an issue for a long period of time, you can then see those corrective actions. So just, again, visibility from these checklists.